We're so back, and we're playing the dulls. Perhaps you've heard of them. It's been a while. Puckdoku. Rock and ground. Paradox. Kanto. It's not possible. It's not possible. What is paradox? What is paradox? No Hearts of Iron 4 references, please. What the heck is paradox? The Iron Moth dudes, the ones named after hot sauces. Thank you. Dude, it felt so good to finally, it was like Chekhov's bit when yesterday I got to say, I have newt dipped in Mother Crone's roiling crimson tonic. Like I felt like my life was a movie for real. Like I've been working on that bit for 3 months. And people were like, it's never going to bang. Please stop. And then the exact perfect opportunity showed up to do it. And it hit. I felt like I fulfilled my purpose on this universe, man. Sometimes, you just got to be patient. You're not wrong. You're just early. Okay, rock and paradox, that's easy. Iron. I mean, on this one, you're definitely steel. I'd have to say Iron Boulder probably gives you the best odds. And then Iron. Which one of these is most like water? Oh, that's tough. Iron Jugulus. What isn't there like rolling or something? Roaring. Okay, roaring. Raging Bolt. Raging. Swimming. Gimmighoul roaming. You know what? Let's just chill for a minute. Ground with no evolutionary line. Groudon. He's a genius. Paradox with no evolutionary line. I'd have to say, me personally, I don't really see Iron Jugulus evolving into anything. Or Iron Crown. How about Iron Jugulus? Oh, dude! He's crazy. No evolutionary line from Kanto. I mean, that's a gimme, bro. Give me like Articuno or something. That sounds sensible. I'm kind of popping off today. Kanto Water. Perhaps you've heard of him. His name is Krabby. Kanto Rock. Perhaps you've heard of him. His name is Aerodactyl. Now, rock and ground, I'll just be honest with you. I got no fucking idea. Ground water, I feel like we have that a lot. No, rock water is Swampert, right? Groundwater might be something I'm unfamiliar with. No disrespect to like the water table or whatever. Let's try it. We'll try it. Swampert. Oh, I didn't think we'd be getting 7 today. Roiling, gouging, wetting, wheezing, soaking, dripping, simmering, gimmighoul roaming. Can I just put ing? Walking wake. Brother, walking wake, that could be water. Wake! Wah! Okay. I'll say rock and ground, I have absolutely no idea. Hey, brother. I mean, if I'm gonna say ride on. I can't believe I perfected this. I'm stunned. I mean, this is outrageous. I don't think I've ever seen this screen before in my entire life. I thought the default screen was Pikachu crying. Is that genuinely my first 9 out of 9? Like, that's score average 8.2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Least common? Iron Bundle's a water type too. I guess I didn't see the little fart bubble at the back. Yo, we did get 1 least. That's pretty rare for me. And that's like Kanto, no evolutionary line. There's probably like 15 choices. Like we got pretty lucky on that one. Holy cow. The Pokemon community is welcoming me back with open arms. 17-year-old Ecuadorian teenagers with DeviantArt OC Pokemon avatars are saying he's Lizan Al-Gaib. Relax. Okay, caught. He's observing trends. Let's observe this. Let's observe this with data. This is Dune 2. No, I'm going to say it's not Dune 2. I'm going to say this shit is Lawrence of Arabia or Stalker. They won't even let me place it. Oh, perhaps it's, interesting. Perhaps it's Seven Samurai. Perhaps it's a samurai film that's not black and white. Like perhaps Yojimbo. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking legend, bro. Wait, it's wrong? The answer was Ashes of Time? Why was I on guess 6? I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you. I was never guessing Ashes of Time. The game bugged. Oh, I triple clicked on guess 2. Oh, I thought for sure Ashes of Time was just like a literal translation of Yojimbo or something. No, man, no. Yojimbo is black and white anyway. Listen, I'm the Pokemon master. Don't condescend to me. After 7 years in Minnesota, the Vikings traded Dante Culpepper to this AFC team in 2006. Yeah, Dante Culpepper. I know Dante Culpepper. Played for the Minnesota Vikings for 7 years. They traded him to the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. That's wrong. Apparently wrong. I have no idea. Jalen Rose led this Eastern Conference team that went to the 2000 NBA Finals in points per game during the regular season. 2000 NBA Finals. The NBA Finals in the year 2000, there's no question, it's got to be the Indiana Pacers. 2000 was 24 years ago? Yeah, bro, we know. We know. Did you run like a blue check engagement farming Twitter account? It's the 17.3 year anniversary of the release of Superbad. This movie changed the fortunes of everybody involved with it. Yeah, we fucking know, dude. Like I get that your whole account is just like, an posting app, a RESTful API set to like a series of timers inside of it. But like, the time passes. Get over it. This South African golfer, I know this one. I know this South African golfer. His name is... His name is... Am I crazy if I write Vijay Singh? What's his name? Ernie Els, man! Ernie Els! I knew that. It's not Ernie Els, though. What's the capital of Sweden? That's a tough one. Roughly on par with what team Dante Culpepper got traded to in 2006. This is Dustin Hoffman and the guy from The Bear, whose name is Jeremy Allen White. I'm going to +2 that. Yes! How? Because it's him, bro. I don't know what you want me to say. Does kind of look like Jay Leno on Ozempic. This candy bar is made with chocolate, peanut-flavored crisps, and caramel, and is known for its unusual zany name. Whatchamacallit? It must be. There's no other option. This reality series, following a former model and Playboy playmate, ran on E from 2002 to 2004, with its first season being the most watched show in E network history. I have no idea. I don't even know what to guess. I don't even know what to guess. Is it Brooke Burke Wild On? It's not Wild On. Oh, the Anna Nicole Smith show. You're so right. Yes, it's the Anna Nicole Smith reality show where she was married to like the 96-year-old guy. Herbie Fully Loaded stars Lindsay Lohan. Great name for a salad dressing too. Herbie Fully Loaded, not Lindsay Lohan. This American singer-songwriter is most known for 2010's hit songs like Honey, I'm Good, Keep Your Head Up, and Fine By Me. I honestly have no idea. I'm going to say that that's Lizzo. It is not Lizzo. No, I'm done. Let me take a look at that. I don't need to share my results. Let me take a look at this. The Anna Nicole show. Andy Grammer? I'm just going to say it. For me, it's Kelsey Grammer. Under that, Country Grammar by Nelly. Andy Grammer third. Because you're just the third Grammer I'm aware of, honestly. Louis Oosthuizen and the Miami Dolphins. Okay, fair enough. English grammar? No, I don't care for it. Rules are made to be broken, in my opinion. Limited time offer, 50% off your first year of games? Brother, I'm playing them for free right now. Okay, it's just Sin A2 Nerdle. Let me think about this for a second. Lots of things percolating through my head. Movies in New York. Wall Street, Manhattan. Chinatown is Los Angeles. Movies that feature a circus. Movies that feature Jack Black. Movies that feature Mia Farrow. That might be a poll. Unfortunately named films. Jack Nicholson movies, Quentin Tarantino films. Films with Alec Baldwin, films with Michael Douglas, films with Charlie Sheen. Am I slipping? I'm resisting the urge to look at chat here. Am I slipping too much into the idea that these have to be related cinematically, but instead are just movies, but they're related in the same way that connections words are normally related? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Now that I look at it with a different set of eyes, I'm like Green Mile, Foxy Brown. Maybe it's related to having like a color in the name. Octopussy. Maybe it's related to having like a number in the name. Dogma. Chinatown. Wall Street. These are named after boroughs. The Longest Yard. My Left Foot. E.T. I mean, E.T. and the Green Mile. No, those are not both Spielberg. Maybe, no, I don't think so. I'm lost, man. Shuffle them up for a second here. I'm slipping too much into Sin A2 Nerdle, I think. Definitely, I feel like geography is one. Or at least we could be on the right track. Fright Night. Be Kind. Rewind. Movies that rhyme with themselves. E.T. Kill Bill? Yo! Oh, man. The Green Mile, Wall Street, the longest, distances. Distances. Green Mile, longest yard, angry inch. There's something to it. There's something to it. Pussy, dog, beetle. Man! What are fucking animals, bro? What? Foxy Brown. I think that they should. Manhattan also starts with an animal, bro. Man is the most animal of all the animals. It's the only animal that knows it's an animal. Angry inch, longest yard, Green Mile. Foot can mean two different things. It doesn't just have to be a distance. Ending in units of measurement. Honestly, don't know what Dumbo is here, but places in New York. Dumbo is a place in New York City. Okay. Down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. New York is so funny. I wish it was real. Chinatown is in NYC. Yeah, I meant Chinatown. When I said Chinatown's in Los Angeles, I meant the movie, obviously. I'm aware that not only Los Angeles has a Chinatown district. There's a Chinatown in LA too. Yes, I know. That's where the movie takes place. Am I an insane person? Do not go to Chinatown in Vancouver. I've been there many times. You're fear-mongering. That being said, there are places there that I probably wouldn't go by myself after dark. That's true. There's also a lot of amazing restaurants there and some sick parks. I thought it was chill. But it's largely chill. Is there a K-Town in Vancouver? Yeah, North Road Plaza in Lougheed. Sharply turn one way. Yeet. Then turn the other way. Zig and zag. To wing it on stage. Ad-lib. Cloth for covering cuts. Gauze. 1 of 500 in a ream of paper. Sheet. Things calculated at casinos. Bets. This is, it's zigs and zags. Things calculated at, it's going to be Idaho, glued, sized, odds. Okay, easy enough. Do big crossword. Someone gave you 100 gifties. Oh, you can't hear the jingle. Okay. Well, listen, people are saying ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. I'm locked the fuck in on connections, not looking at chat because people can't resist just typing this is not Apollo's chat, okay? I can't just say, please don't type the answers, and then like 7 people will cyberbully anybody who comes in without having heard the spiel at the start. Like, we got a more unruly audience here. It's a bit more organic. Garmakosh, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Here's the thing is like 100 people typed, you got 100 gift subs. Nobody typed the motherfucker's name. Do you see what's so messed up about society? You can see it. No, I don't keep my Twitch dashboard open all the time. It's at the top of chat. Hey. Co-Scream. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Much appreciated. I've seen your desktop. Yeah, but I have the dashboard open. Listen, let me explain to you how it works. Okay, here is my left monitor is this. My right monitor is literally a popped out chat window, my OBS window, and then a Microsoft Edge window that sometimes I have to use in order to convince my Chrome window to speed up when I'm playing like element-rich web page-based trivia games. I don't know why it works, but it works, man. That's all I'm saying. Now, do I have my Twitch dashboard open? Yes, it's in a tab submerged under the gaming tab. I don't keep my dashboard open at all the time. Because like then I would see how many viewers I have at any given moment, and I don't want to see. That's like fucking. I don't want to know how my stroke game is until after the fact. You know, I'm not in the mood to take constructive criticism when I'm actually like in the moment. Like that's not actionable, man. That's just going to get inside of my head. To give me the post-mortem after I finish the stream, then I can look at the analytics and be like, whoa, people fucking hate this or whatever. People fucking love this. You got to stay in your own head on this. You wouldn't understand. It's a top thing, okay? I don't know what you're doing when you're a bot. I think you're just, you know, you're participating. Don't get me wrong. But you don't understand the responsibilities. You don't understand the mind palace. You don't understand the astral projection that you have to do as a top to keep things moving, okay? You just wouldn't get it. This man is spitting. You're in over your head? Fuck you, 22-year-old. I'm in my head. And I'm in your head too. Your ass is not a top? How could I not be a top, man? It doesn't make any sense. I'm certainly not a bottom. I was asking you about the kinematics of it. I was thinking, so I'm learning a lot about human sexuality this Pride Month. I learned that the top and bottom thing is more like it's behavioral. It's not simply based on like relative ordinal position, right? It's like that you can top from the bottom and you can bottom from the top, et cetera, et cetera. Now here's a question that I have that I think is actually interesting. Can you be a dom bottom? Obviously, you can dom when you're on the bottom, but aren't you psychologically topping if you're doming? Makes you think. Power bottom? No, I know all about the power, but I thought the power bottom, again, it was like a kinematics thing. Like I thought the power bottom was more like you're generating the thrust. Like almost like one person is like an uppercase I standing still. And then the other person is like smashing into them. I thought that was like the power bottom thing. And then I thought like dom sub is on like a different sort of dynamic. Like it's related, but not one-to-one. We need a whiteboard for it. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, so if you can be a dom bottom, then you can be a sub top. And that's the one that I think is fucking with me. How can you be a sub top? You need to watch some gay porn on stream? I'm getting to that point just because, like, it's all a mystery to me, man. That's called a service top. I must have missed the fucking day when they were announcing the names of all these things, man. All seems so complicated these days. So a top is a top is generating, I don't know, man. Hey, I'm watching some of your old vids. Have your feelings towards Belgian endives changed? You talking about the vegetable? You're talking about the brassica vegetable from the Brussels sprouts family? We're talking about more interesting stuff now, okay? Top is penetrating, bottom is penetrated. See, that's what I thought a year ago. But things have gotten more complicated. People told me that's not true. People told me that the bottom can be the one doing the penetrating. And the top can be the one being penetrated. And now the one that's being penetrated, I'm realizing, can also dom. And the one doing the penetrating can also sub. Like, it just... Not true. People are using it wrong. It's all... Listen, I don't know. I need like a PhD in human sexuality or something. Where were we? Oh, yeah. It took us 36 seconds to do the mini. Google is your friend? I used to believe that too. +2, +2. It feels so damn good to be fucking on, dude. What the hell is Glucerna shake? Homemade vanilla? What do you mean homemade vanilla? You're putting on Ayers GlaxoSmithKline. Homemade vanilla? This shit was made in a factory in Minnesota. Great taste, now with 12 grams of protein, 140 calories. Ain't nobody serving this in a fucking old-fashioned glass like a 97-year-old diner, okay? Glucerna Diabetes Nutritional Shake Homemade Vanilla, 24 8-ounce bottles. How would I even know what to start? I'm going to assume because it seems like a specialty product, these are going to be over $1 each. Let's say they're like $1.75 each. No, because then that shit would be $50 almost. That's not going to happen. I think this shit is $19.99. I just can't picture somebody paying... Oh, okay. How about $26.99? I guess I was I should have trusted myself a little bit more. $29.99? Congratulations, the price is $30.99. Did you guys see the new Costco guys video where they review the triple chocolate chunk cookie from a local bakery? They introduce a lot of new characters. Cousin Anton, he even has a catchphrase. Cousin Anton, when did you get here? You never know where you're going to find me. The Rizzler's dad, Nona. They did all give it a 5 out of 5 on the boom scale. It's awful. Yeah, but I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into how bad it is. Because, like, they had to go somewhere, man. The Rizzler's kid is cute? No, you got it backwards. The Rizzler is the kid. Rizzler's dad has a cute kid. Boom! 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 It's like a laborious video to get through. Rizzler's dad is a cop? Yeah, you can tell. Who's the Rizzler? You got to see the video, man. We're losing him, Doc. Is it not social media advertising? Yeah, but it's like, I'm not going to the bakery. I don't live in New Jersey. So I'm just watching it for sport. I was because I was just asking, like, where do the Costco guys go from here? It turns out they released like their own version of Avengers Infinity War that has like 9 new characters. I didn't know who the fuck Cousin Anton is. I don't know why he's saying you never know when you're gonna find me. They might be in the mafia. They might be always finding themselves stuck between the mob and the man in blue. It's really none of my business if they're in the mob, to be honest with you. Remember, if you see someone racketeering and running a numbers game, you didn't see anything. Let me see. The Mafia. Italy. Shaped like a boot. Really is shaped like a boot. Zimbabwe. Wow, okay, never mind. How about Haiti? That's even. Italy is the warmest so far. All right. How about Kazakhstan? That's warmer. How about fucking Laos, bro? Even warmer still. How about North Korea? Whoa! We've been kind of on in global. Coincidentally, it has not been like a Southeast African nation in a little while. Wonder if those two facts are related. You go to the DMZ? No, I've never been to the DMZ. I should have gone to the DMZ because it's like the #1 thing to see when you're in South Korea. But like honestly, when I lived there, like I was just working. Like I didn't have any, I mean, I had free time to make like YouTube videos, but like I didn't live in Seoul. If it was a 30-second bus trip, I would have gone, but it was like a 2-hour train trip. I don't know what country this is. Are you like Algeria or something? Yeah. I actually have no idea. Are you the Central African Republic? No. I know you're not Chad, because Chad looks like a man's face, and you kind of look like a video game fish. You must be Mali. You must be, is Western Sahara exists in this game? That would explain why I've never seen it. No, it's, where the hell is Western Sahara? Can somebody explain to me how, like Mali is on the coast of West Africa. So how could Western Sahara be west of that? Mali is famously landlocked. Oh, never mind. You're thinking of Mauritania! I just gotta accept, I mean, at age 35, I think there's some things you'll never know. This is probably the non-democratic Republic of the Congo. It's not at all. You gotta, hey, listen, all I'm gonna say, average score was like probably like a 90 or a 91. That's an A minus. Actually, that's an A straight up in Ontario. We take those. That'll get you into the University of Alberta. Back in the day, it would have gotten you into the University of Toronto, but I feel like the level of competition has improved in all likelihood. August 23rd. That's not bad. I didn't say bad. It's perfect. It's probably the best university in Alberta. August 23rd, 2013. #1 movies from the Weinstein Company. Starring Forrest Whitaker. Really? $50 million starring Forrest Whitaker? A drama? Is not the last king of Scotland. Tagline, one quiet voice can ignite a revolution. How do I not know what this is? Warner Brothers, 27% down in week 3. I mean, these were like well-respected film. Well, maybe not well-respected, but they seem to have good word of mouth. $91 million week 3, starring Jason Sudeikis, 2013. 2013, I gotta say, that's horrible. Wait. Comedy crime. Horrible Bosses 2. Horrible Bosses. If anyone asks, Actor 2, Jennifer Aniston. Oh, we're the Millers. It's We're the Millers. If anyone asks, we're the Millers. A veteran pot dealer creates a fake family as part of his plan to move a huge shipment of weed into the U.S. from Mexico. Brother, why don't you just wait like 2 years and buy it from the store? Seems like a whole lot of fuss for not a whole lot of muss. Okay, $14 million opening week. Lily Collins. There is a world hidden within our own. I'm just going to be honest, I don't give a shit about that one. Descended from a line of shadow hunters, half angel warriors who protect humanity from evil forces. The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. Okay. It's just not my, that's not my demographic. That's fine. That's not for me. Even in 2013, that's not for me. Focus features $8 million starring Simon Pegg. 2013, after Paul. How to lose friends and alienate people. Nope. Genre. Oh, wait, is this just This Is the End? 2013? No. I'm sorry. The World's End? That's just a waste of points. My mistake on that one. 5 friends who reunite in an attempt to top their epic pub crawl from 20 years earlier unwittingly become humankind's only hope for survival. Not very good. It's fine. It's the worst of the 3, I think, but I think it's still pretty good. And Edgar Wright, I don't know, man. I just feel like he's kind of lost the riz. He's lost the Raspberry Fizzler or whatever they call it in Fortnite. He definitely needs a big slurp. Flowberry Fizz, or Flowberry Riz. What's the best of the 3? It's definitely Hot Fuzz Shaun of the Dead. Very close. And then a marked distance, but still decent. At World's End, The World's End, Pirates of the Caribbean, whatever. But the important part is they're all better than Last Night in Soho. Walt Disney, the man himself, starring Dane Cook. It's animated. I don't know. Is this Turbo? You always got to throw out a Turbo, right? No, okay. From Above the World of Cars. What is Planes? I feel like this movie doesn't exist. I've been on, 5 Disney cruises, and I ain't seen shit about planes. I see people repping The Last Dinosaur, Pete's Dragon, all sorts of trash. I feel like Planes has been memory hold. Dusty sets off to make his dreams come true. How about that? And then Forrest Whitaker and Oprah Winfrey. A look at the life of Cecil Gaines, who served 8 presidents. It's the butler! It's Lee Daniels, the butler, bro! I got my ass beat today. Is the butler that White House chef who has got the fucking huge biceps? Is it about him? Because I got to see that. I got to know what his stack is, man. Chef Protein? Yeah, exactly. Had a unique front row seat as political and racial history was made. Lee Daniels, the butler. Are you natty? Yeah, I'm natty. I'm on 1 cup of coffee today. I had a BioSteel and a Liquid IV. So, there's some electrolytes, but electrolytes are natty. And I take a multivitamin and some vitamin D, but I still feel like that's natty. Yeah, I'm off a bean right now, for sure. How's the Peloton been recently? Pretty good. I did a 2-hour ride today. Probably averaged, I'm going to say, 187 watts. Set the Peloton playlist on shuffle. The thing I'm most proud about with that 2-hour Peloton ride, I swear it to you, 2 hours, not a single skip. I didn't skip a single song. Now, when I get to the end of, Bombs Over Baghdad, and there's 4 minutes of was I tempted to skip? No, because I have an impenetrable mind palace on the bike. That was probably 81 minutes into the ride. I was having a spiritual experience. If that had been song 1, I might have been tempted to skip the end of it at least. I might have been tempted to at least hit next song. But Deadpool to the World's Fastest Indian, starring Sir Anthony Hopkins. I mean, I have... Here's what I'm thinking, okay? The gun is his cock. Yeah. I'm like... So I'm 35 years old. I'm not 21. So I shouldn't be saying this. Is anybody else starting to get pissed off at Deadpool 3 for all of its gay baiting? Like, at first I was like, it's kind of funny. But now I'm like, you're not gay. So why are you doing this? Why are you saying, like, I want to fuck Hugh Jackman all the time? You're not gay. Like, it's... I feel like he's pretending to be gay so much that it's almost borderline homophobic. Like, I don't know. It's just too much. It's like he's treating gayness as a joke or something like that. Now, is it funny to call your straight friend gay? Yeah, but like, you gotta pepper it in. You can't use that as like your primary seasoning. You run the risk of getting canceled, man. Maybe Deadpool's bi? Deadpool is a cartoon, so I'm not like worried about that. But the red pill pivot starts now. You need to be perennium sunning 100% of the time. Deadpool is pansexual. He's actually made of ink and paper. Like, no disrespect. Good for him. I'm not saying he can't be. I'm just saying Ryan Reynolds, it's easy to get confused because they're almost the same person, but Ryan Reynolds is not Deadpool. He's made of flesh and bone. Anyway, I got to figure out how to get to fucking Anthony Hopkins because I don't know anybody else in this movie. So where am I going to go here? I think it's easy. I know it. Okay, ready? Here we're going to do it as fast as possible. It's not going to be fewest links, but it's Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. We might have to go to Deadpool 2. So like Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool 2, Brad Pitt, Ocean's 11, Matt Damon, Elysium, Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Ready? Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool 2, Brad Pitt, Ocean's 11, Matt Damon, Elysium, Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs. Get these documentaries out of my face. Sir Anthony Hopkins, World's Fastest Indian, 2005. Boom, 23 seconds. We take those. Short as possible. Get out of my face, Bruce Greenwood. I like this one, though, because it is two Canadians, but you're no calm Fior. Eat it, Bruce Greenwood. You're no calm Fior. Michael Musto? What did he say fuck me for? This is like Nintendo Labo. Toy-Con. I'm going to say this is Toy-Con 03 vehicle kit. This is Yoshi's Woolly World. Is it Poochie in Yoshi's Woolly World? I don't know. It's Kirby's Epic Yarn, bro. You got the wrong texture. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Yes. Woolly World? Woolly World? The fuck is wrong with me, man? It's Epic Yarn. It's completely different. Kirby's Epic Bacon, so true. When Apollo said he was playing with bacon yesterday, I said that was epic. He said, I don't get it. Oh, man. That's good stuff, man. This is Riddick Bowe Boxing. This is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. All right, that's easy enough. What a cover. He's kind of goated. It's the easiest guess of all time. It was Mike Tyson's hand. Was the ref Chevy Chase? Hang on a second. Jay, you probably knew this already. He does have a Chevy Chase haircut. There's no doubt about that. This is what like 37-year-olds used to look like in the 1970s. Anyway, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say, did you know that there is a town in Maryland called Chevy Chase? Or maybe it's Rhode Island? And I'm like, is the town named after the motherfucker, or is the motherfucker named after the town? It's Maryland, you're right. And then like the fucking average salary in Chevy Chase, Maryland is like $491,000 or something. Like it's like some kind of Luxembourgian exclave or something. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on there. I don't know anything about America. Population, one dude who was in the Vacation movies. This is Tales of Iron, bro. What? This is Scorn. It's got that H.R. Geiger ass sort of, you know, it's like, what if the door was a puss? I don't know. This is Hollow Knight. This is fucking it's you're so cooked when you're trying so hard to think of an answer you know is wrong. What's that game? It's a top-down isometric indie darling. I feel like it was made by a studio with heart in the name. Can you just tell me what it is so I can give you the wrong answer? Hyperlight Drifter. Thank you. It is indeed hype. It's not right. It's not even close. But Project Mercury. I mean, this door to me looks like a Metroidvania. Is it possible this is Axiom Verge? Nope. Well of Souls prototype. Dark Souls 2. This concept art that's Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. All right, fair enough. No disrespect, Kurt Schilling, for that at least. Speaking of Rhode Island, isn't that the game that like bankrupted the state? Yep. Okay, just checking. How about like fucking The Crew 2? If I had to guess, I think this game came out in 2021. Could be worse. Wrong franchise and saga. It is not a racing game. Came out earlier than 2018. Okay. Diablo 3. Earlier than 2012. EverQuest. Oh, it's a role-playing adventure game in the third person from later than 1999. Perhaps a little game called Fable 2. Okay, it's an action fantasy role-playing adventure game in the third person from later than 2008. Perhaps you've heard of a little game called The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's from before 2011. Okay. First person, third person, virtual reality, fridge, Tamagotchi, Apple Watch. So between 2008 and 2011, and it did not come out on the Xbox 360 or the PC, which indicates it's probably a PlayStation 3 game, which is hard for me. Oh, give me cancel. PlayStation 3 RPG. I don't know. Thanks for that. Yeah, I honestly, let's at least like see if we're on the right track with the. Okay, it's a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Should have done Killzone 3 first to at least knock this out, and maybe we would have gotten a different green. But PlayStation 3 single player, multiplayer, co-op, role-playing adventure game. I have no idea. We're hitting a lot of greens, but I'm going to have to say Super Mario at the Olympic Games, probably. And then Animal Well. Oh, of course. Demon Souls, bro. Demon Souls. You're telling me it's not Mario at the Olympic Games? That one feels like a whiff. I feel like if I had committed the processing power, we might have had a chance on that one. Today, I'd like to go from Turkmenistan to Yemen. Which one of you is Turkmenistan and which one of you is Yemen? Okay, I'll tell you one thing. You bet your ass you're going to be going through Iran at some point here. Immediately would be my guess. And then from Yemen, like I have to imagine you're probably going to go Saudi Arabia. And then, I mean, brother, Iraq? That was the easiest one of all time. I had no idea that it would. I mean, I guess they're not that close. There's just a lot of big countries in between them. But I thought we were going to be cooked on that one. It feels good. Do the weekly? Oh, man. Every time. Weekly challenge. I don't think I got it in me for this one. Today, I'd like to go from west to east along the longest straight line on land on Earth. Okay. I imagine it probably starts in Spain or Portugal. I'm a fucking genius, bro. To Spain. Hang on, this is so perfectable. To France, and you can just hit Andorra if you have to. You don't have to. Beautiful. It looks like they literally just said fuck Andorra. It doesn't even exist. Now from here on this line, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and I'm gonna say this is Switzerland. Oh! To Germany? No! Wait, no, it's still right. What country are you, bro? Are you Austria? I'm fucking insane. Then obviously next is Poland. What? Then instead is Czechia. And then from Czechia to Lithuania first. Oh, no. Belarus. It was Belarus. And then we got to hit Ukraine. That's correct. And then it's Russia. And that's got to be the end, right? It's not the end? I don't know, bro. They like flipped us around. Now I don't even know where I am. To Mongolia? No. To Kazakhstan? to Mongolia. Oh no, it's green at least. So to China. And then there was a little, we needed Mongolia. Dude, that was good. Top 55%. Except for the Lithuania guess, that was a great performance. And pulling Portugal first was kind of, you gotta admit, it's kind of nutty. I mean, it is obviously like the most westerly nation, I guess, in continental Europe, but like it's also kind of, it's a little south as far as like Spain and the rest of mainland Europe goes. On fire. Thank you, Alex, but I missed the Souls game in Gamedle today. So, I mean, I wouldn't say the streets are saying that I'm washed, but I did get 9 and 9 in Puckdoku. So, you know, just for that, you're getting Puckdoku. Easy. New York Rangers, Chicago Blackhawks. They're saying Tony Amonte. The streets are saying Tony Amonte. New York Rangers, Montreal Canadiens. The streets are saying Ryan McDonough. I mean, somebody else. The streets are saying Scott Gomez. New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs, easy. Eric Lindros. That's Scott Gomez. Is he okay? Like I'm bald and pale, but even I'm like, is he all right? Or maybe I'm like being a hypocrite because now I'm looking into the camera and I'm like, maybe I'm the same fucking dude. He does look like most of the blood has been removed from his body. Okay, Detroit and Chicago, Dominic Hasek. Detroit and Montreal, Chris Chelios. Detroit and Toronto. You guys give me a second. There's a lot percolating through my brain right now. Maybe like Larry Murphy. Okay, I did not expect that. Boston, Chicago. So easy. It's just so easy. I gotta think about it for a second. Montreal and Boston. Sergei Samsonov. They're really going original six on us here. Boston and Toronto. Have to go with like an Andrew Raycroft, obviously. I'll take an 8 out of 9 for today. I feel like we should be able to get Boston and Chicago. You just got to give me a second. Surely like one of the Espositos. You telling me Tony Esposito never played for Boston? You're telling me Phil Esposito never played for Chicago? It is Phil Esposito. There you go. You're a winner, Harry. No black and white picture today? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess like, given that they're all original six, we probably could have done it, but Mr. Tampa Bay himself. The mighty Duckman. So this shit is impossible. I can't name 3 movies that John David Washington has been in. He's definitely been in Tenet. And he's definitely been in The Creator. And then for the life of me, I don't think I can think of a third movie that John David Washington has been in. With God as my witness. I'm sure there are. But let me do you one better. I don't even know who Kaylee Spaney is. Who's Kaylee Spaney? Without telling me the movies that she's been in? Or click on her name. I don't know who that is, man. I don't know who it is. I have no idea. I mean, Bill Skarsgård, that's easy, man. The Legend of Tarzan. I mean, Tarzan. That's probably the other Skarsgård, I'm realizing. Action. Okay, how about Barbarian? Excuse, that's kind of an action movie, bro. Barbarian. It, chapter 1. It, chapter 2. I give up. Washed. Well, it helps if I know who, like, Kaylee Spaney is. He's in Dune? I don't think he's in Dune, man. I think you got him confused with Austin Butler. Two wrongs don't make a right, my man. He is? Who's he in Dune? He's the Baron? Bro, that's Stellan Skarsgård. You don't know your Stellans from your Alexanders from your Bills? That's embarrassing.
Impact. A noun meaning an impinging.
The best font.
Brick. A noun.
Ryan Johnson's best movie.
Dimension. A noun meaning measure in one direction. Star. A noun. Eighth. A noun meaning one that is number 8 in a series. Eighth. A noun.
That's a little tricky. It's a hard word to say, too. Eighth.
Fountain. A noun meaning
Darren Aronofsky's 4th best movie.
unscathed. A adjective meaning wholly unharmed.
It sounds like a title for a 5 out of 10 indie game that people say you have to play, and then I play it, and it's just people telling me, like, you got to use, like, 7 sticks in a sequence to make, like, a fishing rod, and then, like, a year later, it hasn't had an update in early access, and people are like, yeah, it was never good. We don't know why you played it. And I'm like, I played it because you cyberbullied me.
Princeps. A noun meaning the first printed edition, especially of a work that circulated in manuscript before printing, became common. The word originates from New Latin and literally means first edition. Princeps. A noun meaning the first printed edition, especially of a work that circulated in manuscript before printing, became common. The word originates from New Latin and literally means first edition. Princeps.
New Latin.
A noun meaning the first printed edition.
Princeps. Isn't this the dude who shot Franz Ferdinand? Isn't this the dude who took him out?
Surrealist. A noun meaning.
A noun. Why'd you put so much sauce on it, bro? Surrealist. A noun.
Placoderm. A noun meaning any of a class, placodermy, of extinct chiefly Devonian fishes, with an armor of bony plates and.
That seemed right to me. Oh, you know what? I bet it's a Y. Placoderm. Yeah, with a Y instead of an O.
Byramy. A noun meaning a galley with 2 banks of oars used especially.
Oh, fuck.
Chantilly. A geographical name.
No, 2 L's?
Agitprop. A noun meaning propaganda.
I mean, that's a gimme.
Odin. A noun meaning the supreme god. Teutonic. An adjective meaning of religion.
If I was there at the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, it wouldn't have gone down like that. That's all I'm going to say. I would have been like, never fight uphill, me lads. Let's not go in the forest where we hear the rumbles of the barbarians. Let's head back to the comforts of Rome, the comforts of the empire. There will be no Varys, give me back my legions, caterwauling from me, people. There won't be. The emperor would execute you? Marcus Aurelius would never, unless you were a gladiator who had sex with his wife. He was into it? No, the fuck he wasn't. He killed that dude, and then he made his wife bathe in the blood, man. I would say he was not into it. So-called stoic motherfuckers, when your wife has sex with Maximus Meridius. What's the matter, dude? I thought the horrors of your imagination were beyond the comprehension of the horrors of the corporeal world. Everybody's gangsta till the horrors of your mind found themselves made true by the flesh of another person. We could have been a little bit more elegant about that, but this is historically disputed. Okay. Sorry, Herodotus. Heavy cream, eggs, sugar, vanilla extract. This is souffle. This is souffle from France. Never mind, it's semi-freddo. Heavy cream, yeah. Translates to half cold in English, reflecting its semi-frozen state. That's like a rough draft of ice cream. Milk, sugar, cardamom, saffron, chopped nuts, rosewater, fruit pieces like mango. This is mango pudding from the proud nation of, milk has me almost feeling like, but then saffron is more like a South Asian thing. Thailand. Warm. To the west of Thailand. India? Yes, this is basundi. A traditional Indian dessert. Listen. Come back with gulab jamans and then we'll talk. Rabbit, onions, rabbit, huh? Rabbit? England? Sorry, the United Kingdom? I mean France. I mean Italy? South of Italy? Stuffet talfenek. Okay. Morocco? No. Libya? Malta? Malta? So I thought for sure this was going to be England just because of rabbit. But that's partly because last night, for the first time, I read Peter Rabbit to my daughter, thinking that it was like a funny kid's story. I forgot, like, when they were writing kids' stories in like the early 20th century, the late 19th century, they were fucking not taking any prisoners, man. Page 1, the mom is like, hey, I'm going out for the day. Don't go into Mr. McGregor's farm. Your dad did that one time, and they caught him and boiled him in a stew. Then, guess what, motherfucker? Peter Rabbit says, she's out of sight, out of mind. I'm going into Mr. McGregor's garden. And he's munching on carrots and lettuces and shit like that. Who should show up but Mr. McGregor? Then the motherfucker like almost caught Peter Rabbit. He's like shaking and in tears and stuff like that, but he manages to escape just like the protagonist does at the one-lane bridge in Rush's magnum opus, Red Barchetta. Then my daughter was like, that book was too scary. I said, we'll read this next one. It's called like Flopsy Bunnies. In that one, 6 babies eat so much lettuce, they get narcolepsy. And then Mr. McGregor catches them all in a fucking sack. And then the dad goes to get the mom and is like, all of our babies are going to be boiled into a fucking stew. Then a rat shows up and is like, don't worry, and nibbles out a little bit of the burlap so all the rats can get out. It's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, they glazed the rat a little bit, or it's a mouse. They gave the mouse for Christmas, they gave her enough rabbit fur to make herself like a fucking sick outfit. Which is I mean, that's all they had with their rabbits. What else are they supposed to do? Bernie Mac and Gerard Butler. That's not Gerard Butler, that's just the guy. This is Ocean's 11. Yep. That's Mark Gant as bartender. Brad Pitt as Rusty Ryan. He's locked in. Ocean's 11, one of the goated films, for sure. I would use it as Ocean's 11, as far as I'm concerned, is the ultimate Rotten Tomatoes movie. I think that it probably shouldn't, like, I would be sus of someone if they said Ocean's 11 was their favorite film of all time. But I would be way more sus of someone who is like, I don't like it at all. It's like the most easy to like movie I think that's been made in my lifetime. The fact that it doesn't have 100% on Rotten Tomatoes is crazy to me. Who's giving Ocean's 11 a negative review, dude? Don't say me. Fucking Puss in Boots, Last Wish, motherfucker. Casino owners, so true. Angry casino owners who don't want their shit to be heisted by a small Chinese gymnast. Glenn Powell and Richard Linklater. I can do that. I can do this any day of the week. They put me in the Linklater verse. Shall we link now or link later, baby? How about we link now? Richard Linklater, Jack Black. Give me fucking Bernie on that one. Richard Linklater, Ethan Hawke. I'll take Before Sunset on that one. Lots of options, obviously. Glenn Powell, Richard Linklater. I'm going to take The Hitman on this one, even though it's new. Oh, it's just called Hitman. I'm going to take it so that I can put Everybody Wants Some over here. Everybody Wants Some, one of the most slept on movies of the last 10 years. IMO, guy who's seen 8 movies voice. 2015 to 2024, I'd have to go with Top Gun Maverick. Or maybe, what's the one he was in? Anybody But You? But You? Anyone But You. Put that in there. And then Jack Black, we'd probably go with, give me a second here. On this one, we'd probably go with The D Train. Not a lot of people have seen that one. Taught me a lot about tops and bottoms. 2015 to 2024, I'd have to say The Polka King, starring Jenny Slate. And then Ethan Hawke, 2015 to 2024. Well, let's think about this for a second. 2015, there's options. I would probably go First Reformed, I guess, because I'm based. And then I would probably follow it up with like The Black Phone. There's got to be a better option than The Black Phone, but we'll put Black Phone in there regardless. Top 13%. Something I can definitely live with. You're a Jack Black superfan? I hate to say it, because a lot of the movies are not great, but it's just, that is Jack Black's level of charisma for me. If I go to Netflix and there's like, hey, there's a new Jack Black movie, I'm like, I'll give it a try. Be Kind Rewind, is it good? Not really. It's okay. Can I see rarest correct answers? Apollo 10 and a quarter? What the fuck is Melvin Goes to Dinner, bro? Oh, man. Melvin Goes to Dinner? That's Google. That's damn true. Never has Jack Black made a movie bad. He's always made a movie better, or he leaves it better than he found it. Let's put it that way. Envy used to be one of my favorite movies as a kid. It's ass growing up. It is a horrible movie. That's the one where Jack Black invents a spray that evaporates dog poop, and Ben Stiller gets so jealous of his newfound riches that he wants to murder him. I've seen that one. It's Barry Sonnenfeld, right? He's in director jail because of that. People saying he's overrated. Find God. I know. I feel like right now, Jack Black, don't get me wrong, in wrestling terms, he's over. Like when he comes out, everybody cheers, right? He's front and center of all the posters and all the marketing whenever he's in the movie. And if you don't believe me, take a look at this shit. Front and center. Front and center. Front and center right. But in front of James Marsden is the important part here. Now, I personally feel, because you and I are old, I'm not guaranteeing it, but I personally feel like in 10 years, that's where Seth Rogen's going to be. Jack Black also went through a period in the early 2000s of people being like, I fucking hate this dude. He plays the same guy in every movie. I find him, he's always talking like this, ka-chow, you know? And people got annoyed by it. And then, with the benefit of the passage of time, he's become, a beloved comic laureate of the United States of America. I think that Seth Rogen can get, because again, you got no disrespect to the people in chat. You don't know calculus. Oh, I work as an engineer. You don't know calculus, socially speaking, okay? You can only look at the derivative. You don't look at the area under the graph. Seth Rogen, well, right now, the derivative is in the minus, okay? He's losing slope, okay? But the area under the graph continues to grow. And in 10 years, I feel like there's a decent chance people will be like, man, why the fuck did everybody hate Seth Rogen 10 years ago? All he was doing was minding his own business, tweeting based things, and making clay pots. He's primed for a comeback, man. I'm telling you. You got to be patient, okay? He's primed, though. Just give it some time. Again, I don't have to be right now. I'll be content waiting on it. Just remember that, okay? Just remember that. What were we playing? Vulture Cinematrix. Thrice. In 1994, the comet Shoemaker-Levy smashed into what celestial object? The moon. After the moon and Venus, what planet is the third brightest natural object in the night sky? I'm going to say Jupiter. Now that I think about it, I guess if like a comet smashed into the moon, we'd probably there'd probably be like effects, right? Like, wouldn't it cleave like part of the moon off or something? It happens. I guess there's craters on that motherfucker now that I think about it. It's kind of like one of the most representative features of the moon is craters. In a viral 2014 clip, a born-again crackpot warned against supposed satanic symbols in what energy drink brand? That's a Monster. That's one of the best videos to watch. I would say, if an alien came to Earth and was like, can you explain why half of society is now insane? I would play that video for them within the first 10 minutes of the first lecture. I would be like, half of the world is now this person. Bottoms up, and the devil laughs. Of the 5 U.S. Space Shuttle orbiters, which one completed the most missions? Fucking Saturn? The two legal teams, Discovery! The two legal teams swap info about the stuff they'll present during what phase of a trial? Discovery. There we go. Harmenzun was the fantastic middle name of what potato-faced self-portrait specialist? I'm going to say Van Gogh. That sounds like a Dutch middle name. Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum leads the world in works by what dude who grew up 25 miles away in Leiden? Monet? The band, Rembrandt. The band behind the Friends theme song. That's so embarrassing that that's how you get it. They're like, here's a question about art. Here's a question about culture. All right. Who sang the theme song of the #1 TV show of the 1990s? Phelps, New York, and Waynesville, Ohio have festivals for what dish that's sort of mistakenly associated with Germany? Hamburger. Lactic, sauerkraut. There's lots of foods. I would have assumed that that's German, for one. But I was also there's lots of foods you can mistake for being German. Hamburger because of Hamburg. Wiener Schnitzel because of Wiener, which I know is Austrian, but I'm giving the rest of North America a lot of credit if I think that they know that. No disrespect. Read clue 3. During the Great War, Liberty Cabbage was the jingo-tastic new name of what stanky brat topper? Ohio Enjoyer, by the way, thanks for the gifted subscription. But this is like, sometimes people like tweet me something insane, and then I click on their profile to like see how to avoid this fate befalling myself. And it's always like, 18 plus, I'm a stanky brat topper. Just turned 19 years old. Anyone under 19, do not interact. And I'm like, this is Twitter, bro. People are on here for fucking work. What do you mean you're a stanky brat topper? Like, I don't know what that means. I mean, I think now I do because I've been asking a lot of questions. Stanky brat topper. Oh, fuck, Relatable. I always forget about Relatable, man. Oh, no. Okay. So this is a bad one for me. XXX Temptation to Zendaya. Because I honestly, I think I've seen all of the names on my screen right now, but I don't know. Isn't Lil Peep the one who sang Gucci Gang? Just go next. I think I know how to get to Zendaya. I'll just have to get that's Little Pump. Sorry. Little Pump's not on here. I think I can get to Zendaya just by finding myself at Miley Cyrus or Selena Gomez. Oh yeah, he's literally, my mouse is on him. You're right. My mistake. I swear I'm not saying this to be glib or have a joke, okay? Is Lil Peep the dead one? Yes. Is XXX Temptation the one with the video where he got beaten up in the Planet Fitness bathroom? Yes. And he's dead. I'm not that. What? No, that's Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, okay. Why are you laughing? Well, it's just I'm so unfamiliar with this element of music, man. I feel like I've seen Lil Uzi Vert before. Not with this fuck-ass haircut, but... this is a 1980s anime haircut, dude. This shit is like a hawk. I don't know. I mean, I guess start me on Lil Uzi Vert, and then let's not worry about it too much. Let's get to 21 Savage. Is 21 Savage the one who allegedly scammed Aiden Ross by using a marked deck of cards to play poker on his stream? Yes, okay. He will know our ways as if born to them. Probably have to go with Future next. Don Tolliver is definitely one of the hardest bosses on Disc 1. Probably then go... So Lil Baby and Da Baby are that's two different dudes as well. I feel at least I know Gucci Mane's verse on Shine Blockas, so there might be a way out here. From there, you could probably take me to Waka Flocka Flame. And then Soulja Boy. Yeah, weirdly enough, this is where I want to be. And we got to get to Disney Channel music. So you probably start with Sean Kingston on that one. Tell me I'm wrong. And then we would probably go to Akon or will.i.am. Let's go with Akon. I think you're doing pretty well, NL. Thank you. I mean, it's a hard one today. It's not an easy one. Maybe Nelly. One of you's got to change here, man. It's the same pose. I like the T-Pain picture, though. He looks very pensive. Take me to T.I. All I got to do, if I can get to, maybe Usher... and then how am I going to get to Selena Gomez from Usher, man? I'm just creating, another labyrinth. Lupe Fiasco. to Chance the Rapper to Kid Cudi to Mac Miller to Ariana Grande to Childish Gambino to Brockhampton. I thought we were on to something, man. I think I've gone in the wrong direction. I don't think I want to be here anymore. This is Chib Rap, and I'm slowly losing my connection with the music that I'm familiar with. So take me back to Amine. No, I'm in hell. Lil Dicky. The Lonely Island, dude. This could get us to joke music. This is an important play, okay? We got to get to Disney Channel music. You have to connect through LMFAO. You know what? I don't think it's doable. I don't think it could be done today. I don't think it can be done. Pitbull to the Black Eyed Peas. I mean, this is Disney Channel music already. Justin Timberlake, Trolls soundtrack, Disney Channel music. Usher, but then I gotta get from Usher to like Ariana Grande or something. Or maybe diva music. Jennifer Lopez to Disney Channel. No disrespect to Kesha. Disney Channel music. We're knocking on the door of Disney Channel music. I feel like it's got to be Christina. And then it's Hillary Duff. Dude, we're right there. Selena Gomez to Zendaya. Yes! Oh. I'm impressed that I knew at least the last two links we would take. Our plan worked, even if it wasn't efficient. That's the shortest path, right? I mean, like, here, I'll show you the shortest path, but this is like Cine to Nerdle. This is fucked, man. XXX Temptation to Ski Mask the Slump God to Dollars Snot to 347 Aiden to Boy with Uke to Jivka to Sabrina Carpenter to Zendaya. This is like, for me, this is like starting in the Gambia and walking across like the entire Sahara Desert. Like the first 6 steps, I have absolutely no idea how to navigate. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, now we're like in Egypt. Sabrina Carpenter to Zendaya, I could possibly do, but that's Jake. Jivka is just Jake. Someone should tell him. Disorderly. Sort these Wikipedia articles by the number of page views they received in 2023, starting with the most. Okay? Okay, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that ChatGPT was number 1. It was making big waves. Matthew Perry did die in 2023. Elizabeth II, I feel like, died in 2022, but is very famous. Obviously, Taylor Swift is very famous. I feel like, I mean, I'm just going to go by relative popularity, I think. As crazy as this, I'm not going to let myself anchor too much on recency bias. Obviously, a lot of people were probably trying to figure out who Travis Kelce was. So you might say Kelce's going to be more than Taylor Swift. But I think when you're really into an artist, you might be like, I'm home from school, time to type Taylor Swift into Wikipedia again and like learn more about her early life and like influences and stuff. So like I wouldn't be surprised if like we're actually kind of cooking with like this. Okay? Chat GPT and Matthew Perry were right. Just hit me with the hot swap. Oppenheimer over Elizabeth II. Okay, 3 guesses. I can live with it. Chat GPT, Oppenheimer, Taylor Swift. Matthew Perry, Travis Kelce, and Elizabeth II. You got a good algorithm on that one? It wasn't an algorithm. I entered my mind palace and saw the future. What Friends alum starred in a film with Bruce Willis? Bro, are you joking? It's Matthew Perry. And you're wrong. He didn't star in 1 film with Bruce Willis. He starred in 2 fucking films with Bruce Willis. Well, oh, the whole 9 yards and what? The whole 10 yards, motherfucker. The ill-advised comedy sequel that bombed critically and commercially. Okay,